Welcome back to Stock Bros YouTube channel, and today we got my 2007 5.67 third gen Cummins in the shop today. We got a bunch of stuff to do to this old girl, and as you can see, the grill's off. I got a replacement one, black one that I'm gonna put on. I broke the old one, so we got that to do. We're changing out the radiator because it leaks, and the power steering pump we got to change. And we're probably gonna do the front crank seal because we're gonna pull everything off. And also we are going to be changing out our accumulator and our orifice tube for AC. And I already have the AC pulled out of it. I already got the power steering drained and the coolant drained. Alright, so we're just working away on this thing, and we got the new power steering pump installed. I'm going to wait to press the pulley back on because we're going to change out this front crank seal, and it's easier to get at these bolts with the pulley off. It's really not a hard job to do. And as you can see, my little rad hose here, we're going to clean these connections up and put a new clamp on it. But this is a T I made to feed my Webasto that's tucked in the corner there for cold weather starting. So we're just gonna leave that guy aside and just clean that up because it was leaking a bit, and then change out this front crank seal, and then basically just throw everything back together, and this truck will be back on the road in no time. So I'm gonna wait to get a seal on Monday, and then we'll just swap that out, pull the cover off, reseal it, and then we'll throw it all back together. Okay, so we're about to pull this front cover off and change out this front crank seal. And as you can see, I have a Molly front crank seal. This is the same one I used on the 12 valve. It gets a wear sleeve front crank seal, and also I'm going to be putting on this Fleece Performance engine damper barring tool. just because I'm always in this truck, and you know, having this piece is so handy. And if you don't have one, make sure you just get one, or if you run a fluid damper, just they come with one on there, so you don't have to worry about that piece. But yeah, this is a great tool to have to put on your truck. So yeah, we're gonna rip it all apart, get this crank seal cleaned up and changed out, and yeah, so I'm gonna roll a time lapse.
Okay, so when you're putting on this front crank seal, this is the wear sleeve that comes with the Molly kit. And as you can see, there'll be one edge that's chamfered, and that's gonna go towards the crankshaft. And I've already prepped these, so just brake clean and a blue shop towel, wipe both pieces, and then all you're gonna do is put the chamfer edge in and kind of push it on so it gets kind of started. Take your damper with your factory bolts, and then you're just gonna thread it on. A little harder to do in truck, but that's okay. And make sure you line up your dowel, because you don't want to be running this thing in and trying to crush your fucking dowel. And then all you do basically use that as a driver, as like a press. Bottom your damper out, and then pull the bolts off and your damper back off, and then we'll put the seal on. That wear sleeve is on there real good. So let's put the seal into the front case. Put some silicone on it, and yeah. So all we're gonna do is just put a little bit of bead of silicone around the outside of the seal, and then it's going to sit with the yellow part facing down, and we're gonna drive through the back of the case. And there's a little tool to install it, and you'll see that in just a second. So just take your seal. Be careful not to get the silicone on the seal. Drop it in backwards. And then you're going to take your installer, a little mallet, tap it in. After you tapped it in, as you can see, it's at the proper depth. And whoever owned this truck before, they had the seal right at the edge to miss the old, basically the old groove in the crankshaft. But it doesn't matter when you're running a wear sleeve, because you basically replace the wear surface every time. So yeah, that's just something you can do. Wear sleeve is the way to go. Swipe your excess silicone, and then we'll put that clear sleeve back on, put it on the engine. Okay, slap it on here. Oh fuck yeah.
Okay, so we got my truck all wrapped up here. This is quite a bit later, but as you can see, the front crank seal and everything's all done. New rods in, everything's good to go. And I'm still waiting on my power driven diesel charger cooler boots, but I'm gonna make another video on that. And you can see I got the new grill on. It looks pretty good. But yeah, that's gonna do for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this content on a 6.7 Cummins. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.